Unraveling Slang, the story of Fruit Loop. Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel where we make English learning fun and easy. Today, we're diving into the colorful world of English slang. We'll be looking at a very interesting phrase, Fruit Loop. Have you heard it before? It might conjure up images of breakfast cereal, but in slang, it means something quite different. So, let's get started and decode the meaning together. Before we delve into the slang usage, let's talk about the literal meaning of Fruit Loop. As many of you might know, Fruit Loops are a brand of sweet, fruity-flavored breakfast cereal shaped like little loops. They're known for their bright colors and sweet taste. But how did this breakfast treat lend its name to a slang term? Let's find out. Now, when you hear someone called a Fruit Loop in a slang context, it's important to understand the connotation. This term is usually used to describe a person who is eccentric, strange, or unconventional in their behavior or personality. The colorful and playful nature of the cereal reflects on the person's character being described. They're someone who doesn't fit into the standard mold. However, a word of caution. While it can be used in a playful and harmless way among friends, it's also important to be sensitive. This term can sometimes be considered rude or offensive if used in the wrong context or with someone who doesn't appreciate such labels. To help you understand better, let's look at some examples of how Fruit Loop can be used in everyday conversations. 1. You're such a Fruit Loop, always wearing those bright, mismatched socks to work. 2. My aunt is a bit of a Fruit Loop. She believes her cats can communicate with aliens. 3. Don't mind the neighbor with the yard full of pink flamingos. He's a harmless Fruit Loop. In each of these sentences, Fruit Loop describes someone with an unusual or quirky characteristic in a somewhat affectionate way. It's essential to gauge the situation and the company you're in before using slang like Fruit Loop. Since it's a playful insult, you want to be sure that it's taken in the right spirit. As a rule of thumb, avoid using it in formal settings or with people who might not be familiar with English slang. And there we have it. You now know what Fruit Loop means in the world of English slang. Remember, language is not just about words but also about the culture and context they're used in. We hope this video helps you understand and use Fruit Loop correctly. Don't forget, learning English is a journey full of surprises, much like finding a new favorite cereal flavor. Until next time, keep learning and stay wonderful.